Hey everybody, it's Carlos from Immortals Inc. here, and I'm back with another podcast. I have Mikey Stallings with me.
I'm right over here, guys. What's going on?
Working the mics and the cameras and everything else, which I think we're only an hour and a half behind because apparently we have a new camera.
Apparently, if you guys didn't notice, then it was all for nothing. I mean, that opening sequence was beautiful.
It's a good camera. Anyway, today I'm going to talk real quick about Dune, the role-playing game from Modiphius Entertainment. Modiphius? Help me out here. Modiphius Entertainment. Yeah, it's out of the country. I think they're Belgium or something weird. But anyway, I figured the movie came out, is an interest in it, and Dune is an exciting world. I don't know if you know anything about Dune, Mikey?
No, I don't, but I do know the movie's out right now. It just kind of dropped Friday. I think it dropped, Friday, yesterday. So, yeah,
HBO Max. It's actually pretty good if you go watch it. It's in parts. The 80s movie is my favorite with Sting. And I'm sure all of you will be like, who's Sting? But yeah, there's an 80s version.
Who's Sting?
There's an 80s version, which is really good. If you know anything about the books. Dune is set in a universe 10,000 years in the future. And everything's very advanced sci-fi. But at the same time, it's a world without any thinking machines because they had a big world like Terminator-style machine war. And after that, they religiously outlawed any kind of machine that thinks. So put that on top of high science, and it's pretty good. The thing about Dune is it's not so much combat, even in the books. It's a whole lot of political intrigue. And I think Modiphius does a good job of bringing that forward. Now, I bought you can buy the book. This is the fancy cover book. This is like $109, I think. But I bought this one, and I started to read it. And if you ever wanted to know anything about the Dune or the Dune universe or anything about it, it's got a huge background in it. All of the player characters, the different factions, the different schools, the different worlds. It's a galaxy spanning game.
So if I may ask, what is the plot, like the overall plot of this?
Okay. Sorry, I was moving a little too fast.
No, you're good.
Dune is a world called Arrakis. On that world, they have this thing called spice, which is like a drug that they mine. Well, it's a big desert planet. Spice allows people to have like basically super abilities. Like they allow you to travel through time to space. They allow you to manipulate people. They allow you to live longer. So it's controlled by the Emperor, who controls the galaxy. And each planet or region is controlled by different houses. So these houses all vie for the Emperor's favor. And the favorite house controls Dune. And Dune is the only place that they make spice. They can't make it artificially or anything. So the big battle comes is that there's indigenous people there called Fremen. And they're always having problems because when they go there to mine the spice, the Fremen fight with them, obviously. And also there's giant worms, like 40 meters long or 400 meters long, that protect the world. So every time you try to mine the spice, they show up and they eat everything. So it's just a constant battle of avoiding the worms and working with the Freemen and the other different houses, so you don't get killed or destroyed.
Is that your objective in this game? Like your objective is basically get spice, or is it like something else?
I guess if you had an objective, it would be the objective to be the favorite of the Emperor, or to actually become the Emperor eventually. Once you do that, you can control the spice. But put inside of that is also a...
Hey, if you guys hear any football chants or activities going on outside, it's just our lovely gamers having a fun game. What are they playing right now?
They are playing Showdown, a wrestling game, and I guess that they're very excited about it.
Yeah, I mean, Bruce Buffer, you have competition.
We're trying to do two things at once here because I think they are also filming. The objective of the game is to survive, basically, and to move yourself up in the houses and the different Emperor, to move your house up with the Emperor. And you can work for different houses. You can work for, you can be a house member, a noble member of a house. You can work for them. You can be a freeman. You can be a lot of different things in that universe. It's very expansive. It's a huge novel, and he's got it was written by Frank Herbert, and it's a classic of sci-fi. If you like sci-fi the way it is, this was written many, many, many years ago, and it's a classic of the sci-fi universe. But what Modiphius did was they were able to take the role-playing game and give you a lot of background to use. What I liked about this game, it's not centered on combat. It's more centered on role-playing and the actual interaction between people. So you could actually, with a few dice rolls, you could fight a whole battle out, or you can have a whole, what's it called when you have political intrigue. Like you could actually spend your whole time at a dinner. There's a scene in the book of Dune where there's a dinner party where there's so much intrigue and back and forth and arguing that it's almost like a battle in and of itself. But you can recreate that with the system that they have here. It's just a 2d20 system, and basically you take two skills or different. You take a skill and a focus, or I'm sure I'm completely wrong on it, but if it's two abilities, you add them together, and as long as you roll under it, it's a success. And if you succeed at so many, they give you a target number if you have to have this many successes. But this system can be used, like I said, to run a whole galactic battle, or just an argument between two people. Better?
The mic is finally fixed. My hand is broken. Let's get back to Dune.
All right. So you could be a minor house in like some planet that's nowhere near Dune, and then you could start there and work your way up to try and, like maybe somehow the house that controls the Dune, Arrakis, hires you to spy on a competitor.
See, that's cool, because I thought that it was just, based off of.
No. You could get hired by the Emperor to spy on the person that currently controls Dune, because maybe he wants to make sure he's not getting ripped off, or whatever. Imagine Game of Thrones with all the intrigue. That would be Dune in space in the far future with laser guns. All right, so if you wanted to come grab it, we got copies of the book. Like I said, try the quick start. Go download the quick start. It's free from Modiphius. Read the quick rules, read the background, read the adventure. It's really quick and easy and good. You can play it real quick with some of your friends to see if you like it. And if you like it, come grab the book. It also has a lot of background. There's a lot of stuff in here I didn't know, because I'm a fan of the Dune novels. I just honestly haven't read any of the other ones. Sometimes I don't have the time. But we also have the Player's Journal came in for that, and a Game Master Toolkit just showed up. We also have the dice that go with it. They're kind of cool. So I hope that was informative. I hope that helps you decide whether you want to buy something or not. But hopefully this helps you decide real quick without going way deep into it. That's what I want to do with these videos. Remember to support us by subscribing to us so we can make more videos.
Sub button. Smash that sub button.
Subscribe. See, I got it down. We also have a Patreon account, which you can see all the stuff that we're cutting out of this video because it was terrible. Terrible. And you can help us out. Get new cameras, get new chairs, get new whatever we need. Until next time, see you guys later.
Immortalsinc.com.